Hi, this is David from The Brag and you're watching this week's Bragging Rights, now without glasses, because it's a fresh look and because I green screened my eyeballs out last time. First up this week, something to get your booties shaking. Yeah, that still sounded weird. Bag Raiders are back, and you can get your groove on with them and Polygraphia at the Metro Theatre this Friday. In fact, Friday's kinda going off this week, and there's really no shortage of options, just as it should be. For instance, some hearts bleed, but this heart's gonna be sweating at the Factory Theatre with Canada's greatest export, Japan Droids. This one, naturally, gets my thumbs up. Triple J unearthed faves Anyway, they scored themselves a Brighton Up Bar set for headbangers after a more local flavour, and In Heart's Wake will be tearing up the Enmore on Friday night on the back of their latest release, Arc. In fact, we have a poster that the guys from In Heart's Wake signed for us, so if you'd like to pick that one up, then tag a friend that you would take on their Arc below. Still not heavy enough for you? Okay, well, Drown This City and Save the Clock Tower will be taking over the factory and probably tearing the damn doors off it on Saturday night. So come and see this resplendent Marrickville institution before it is completely demolished. And for the post-punk crew, Fitzroy's Gold Class are taking over the stage of the newly reopened Lansdowne Hotel in Chippendale. We love the Lansdowne, thank it's back. And the week following is Splendor Sideshows. So many Splendor Sideshows. One of which, of course, is a behemoth act from the headliners Queens of the Stone Age, which I won't be at because I'll be in f***ing Byron everything. If you're still itching for more opportunities, then head to thebrag.com/gigs, where you'll find our gig guide with everything that's happening in Sydney listed. And if you don't see your band listed and you have something coming up, then email us the details at gigguide@7thstreet.media. In the last cycle, our writer Joseph Earp had a very, very bad time at Juju's reinterpretation of the Twin Peaks soundtrack. He writes, "It was like watching someone methodically cake the Mona Lisa in human shit." Oof. David James Young checked out the first inaugural Electric Lady event, an incredible lineup of female acts claiming the stage at the Metro Theatre on Friday, June 30. He writes, "You know you're in for an interesting evening when one of the first things you see is a woman getting her head shaved while singing on stage." Meanwhile, I was over at Royal Headache's headliner at the Factory. Flanked by a band of young, seemingly intimidated musicians, Shogun stood out like a madly sermonizing prophet in the garb of the Everman. DJY was also there for the revival of Grinspoon, recreating their debut LP, Guide to Better Living. He writes, "Watching Jameson in the flesh is witnessing someone with a new lease on life, tearing into the band's beloved debut LP like a man possessed." And I made my way once more to the Metro to see Luca Brasi headlining on their biggest tour yet. And to quote their frontman, Tyler Richardson, "If you told us 3 months ago we'd be headlining the fucking Metro, we'd have told you to get fucked, mate. This is fucking stupid." You can read all these reviews in full, as well as our interview with Two Door Cinema Club in this week's issue of The Brag, which is now fortnightly. That's it for this week. I've been David Malloy, and hopefully you've been non-judgmental.